Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of
未分化型精神分裂症。
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
我开始出现幻觉嘞，人格分裂症。
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
好，大家好，我今天哇，真是太久没有玩这个游戏了，因为之前有一阵子就太忙，不然就太懒，所以现在可能有点拖出剧情了，想办法把它那个好拉回来好了。
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm.
好酸哦，还说人家宠物猩猩。
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me.
后面那个是谁啊？
Blame you for it.
Big of you.
警察吗？
Why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have
真的，我真的全部都忘了，
Walk,
快介绍给我。
fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
快点。
This corridor.
哦，还有海报哎。
Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly.
所以这是什么诊所啊？你到底是谁？
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work.
话好多哦。
This way, Alan.
所以其实如果艺术家得到那种心理疾病，应该会比一般人更严重吧？他们心里想的东西。哦，好漂亮哦！住在这种地方真好。哎，电梯。
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode.
怎么可能？
So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
你骗人！你骗人！你骗人！
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that.
我们到1楼了。
You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces
讲的好像也蛮有理的。
trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
为什么从家里什么地方都要用钥匙开啊？
He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this.
跟着医生走到检查点。
Logically.
看一下，现在不能跑步。看到上面有个保温杯，去拿一下。啊，好吧，算了。可是医生真的走很慢呢。这个是日晷，外国日晷好漂亮哦。当你停留在黑暗背后，有个奇迹在反反发光。他为什么要绕这里啊？
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring.
有点雾欸。
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
真的。
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
啊，你只是带我来看风景而已哦。
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head.
真的。
My nails into the palms
你看，连作者都已经发现他很爱讲话。
Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
你看，他要开锁了。到底这不是你家吗？
Come along. Let's go inside.
什么声音？有人在那里玩躲猫猫啊！吓死谁？
To the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
算是搏斗吗？其实只是单方面的屠杀而已吧。
Scary, scary, scary.
这个人真蛮恐怖的。
Emerson.
怪人。
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Boo.
诶，他们讲完了是不是？好了，我回去。
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah. Ha, yeah.
Come on, this way.
这里的人都超恐怖的，这跟我是同一个 level 的人吗？我觉得我比较意识清醒诶。那这个人到底为什么一直跟在我们旁边？
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
会客，心灵创作。
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
这两个人
wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor, They had a
这个人不是在那个酒吧小镇的酒吧里面的那个人吗？
in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of
他们在玩 Nice
They
Breed
even
呢。
adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They are well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up.
停电
I
了。
better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
挑眉。这个医师其实还算是有点专业。
Headed with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
疯子都是天才。
Crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
我也觉得蛮对的。
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
那里有什么？
Wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
写了什么？
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you
怎么
remember
看
like
怎么看那个、啊？
moonbeams on the brain.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
巴巴亚改
Used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my
是 Barbara 吗？
What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
这是熊的木雕。
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
Oh, we're better off.
他刚刚没有跟我说我房间在哪。
Bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams.
这个是一个
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these
你也画太恐怖的画了吧？
The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
我很敷衍呀。
And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the right.
可以出去吗？不行。创作之流，他都是用就是请病人创作啊、画画或写小说
Wake.
来治疗。
Humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
好好，我
You
去
can
看
get。to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong.
啊？
I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
啊？熊熊的地毯。我有时候想说，他们不会被这个熊头绊倒吗？就是外国人。我的房间在这边，有个瓶子。去我房间看看。这个是可以开吗？
Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
伯奇护士 Wake 我的房间好吧
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes.
职业病
My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
那个疯子都不知道干嘛。我要逃出去吗？嘿，超吵闹。好了，去看看楼下在干嘛。 诶
It's my storm. I'm taking it. We're on a comeback.
哦 F5 啦。
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh. 就是之后 Barry 有来找我，怎么有点恐怖？
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
The backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
他是一直叫我 Tom 吗？
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he could keep him in.
他们两个疯子。 造反了，揍他8屁股。哈特曼的办公室应该在这吧？员工区。可以开了。
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
诶，对耶，他是那个诶，绑匪。
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity.
先到处看一下，还有原稿。
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear.
哈特曼怎么感觉又不是什么善类啊？
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't believe right.
怎么会有 Alice 的声音？
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated.
这些创作怎么都很黑暗啊？
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
他不喜欢哪一个人？
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because
我陷入自己的世界了。
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. Barry?
Ow! About time!
为什么躲在我的看板后面啊？
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
超多原稿。
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
什么东西？枪吗？
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me.
他也觉得我很
This is a
奇怪。
mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine. 什么声音？我是在笑吗？我那个表情是正确的吗？
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take it. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as a way out.
这么恐怖？耶！不对，快开锁啊！后面超黑的。哦，完了完了！ 啊，这里是怎样？不要走那里就对了。哎！
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
哪里有光？去楼上吗？啊，这个。哎，太久没用了。耶！不错。趁现在。哎呦！然后嘞？信号火炬。哎！这只熊挡路了，对不对？我怎么丢？哈哈哈！忘记怎么丢了啦！是中间对不对？啊，对啦。可以了。哎呦！看原稿。
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman.
是要实验什么啦？哟，窗户外面。怎样？这个门过不了。啊？可以从旁边经过吗？什么？这里要怎么走？外面好像有人拿手电筒呢！救命！哦，要这样哦。你也跑得太外面了吧？你不是刚才出去了吗？先到处看看好了。不要吵，说不定有原稿跟保温瓶，先让我逛逛嘛。OK， 这边应该没有东西。好了，过去。树篱迷宫，你疯了吗？ 太多了吧？他在哪？我要利用地形。啊！好，先让我手电筒回个电好了。整个房子都充满黑暗的，而且楼上不知道干嘛，开 party 哦。还有吗？有哎。啊。那个迷宫没很大，你要陪我走啊！